So you're the social selling expert.
That's what they tell me.
How are we doing at Visage Mobile?
I think you're doing amazing. Yeah, I can't.
Oh shucks, no.
I can't mention your company without getting a reply or a retweet within 2 minutes. So somebody's actually listening on an active basis.
You tweeted on the way over here today.
I did.
Of course.
I tweeted when I got here, and that got picked up also.
Awesome.
I think that you guys are doing well. How many people do you have on your team managing this?
I'd say that we have 2 people that are focused on this right now, but if you look at it, we talk within the company a lot about distribution of content, okay? If something's on LinkedIn, if something's on Facebook, if something's being tweeted, you can pick it up and run with it, but it's an elective, like you talked about before. So those that don't want to share our videos or our press releases in their quilting circle, they don't need to and they don't have to. But we find an interesting distribution then also out through the network of people, whether it be analysts, friends and family, other companies out there with whom we partner, you guys, other places. You definitely get an interesting amplification. And we're still a small company, and we're both in similar phases in terms of development, and now reaching out to a broader audience is very important to us.
And are you reaching out to your existing customer base, or are you listening for new conversations to be had?
Well, we're looking for new conversations, and using tools like Inside View is one way that we do that. We're also spending more time with our existing customer base, getting them lined up into the groups and the followings that we have through the typical channels. Also doing some creative things with regards to the way that we package video, communications, and actually draw them into feedback loops. Some customers are coming back and say, it would be great if you did this. And we just did a customer event last month where we had probably 20 or 30 of our customers in one spot and got very good feedback and very pointed feedback that says, this would make it better, this is something that we should do. And you're going to see that change with some of the content that we're putting out there.
That's good. No, that's amazing. That's an amazing way to go about it. I think that, I come from a position of content marketing where, a tweet, I look at it as a piece of content, but as a marketing team within a company, you're constantly creating stuff, or you should be.
Yeah.
Be it a video, a paper, some type of, some resource that people can learn from. And having a distribution network that's not solely branded adds some transparency to it. We've mentioned the elective piece of leveraging social media within a company, and I think that it's important that you make it an elective. As soon as you start making it, mandatory, people are going to start feeling, it pulls them back in. So in regards to the quilting circle side of things, if somebody has a network that is just their friends and family, and they don't want to be pushing company news to their friends and family, have them set up a different network. We have some employees at Inside View that have the Inside View specific Twitter profile, and then they have their other one that they can chat and do all their other stuff with. There's still some policies in there where they're not allowed to share certain things, but when they're having conversations with customers, they're doing it within this one ecosystem that they manage during their work hours.
And they run 2 IDs.
Yes. But I think that, in a business like yours with, the market you're going, your market is enormous. You have everything from, the Fortune 100 all the way down that you can be targeting. And I think that, setting up some people that are listening for these conversations around specific keywords that to be trigger events and keying off on those. You got these walls of all these logos that you're dealing with, and there's a lot of conversations happening with just what you have here.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, in a partner ecosystem, I think a lot of people misunderstand where we fit because of the complement that we have to, some of the categories that are already defined in this industry. So another thing that we do quite frequently is we amplify the partner messaging that we see out there that works very well with us. And in many cases, they come back to us and go, wow, didn't expect you to actually link up with us, do some of these things. But I think it's developed an understanding of where we're fitting, between those existing market segments and also the value that we provide on both sides of the fence, or on 3 sides of the fence, that we see in the marketplace. So that's been another place where we spend time, and we see the content that comes out of Good, the manufacturers, the MDM companies, things like that. And it's a place where I think we can spend more time and actually build awareness for them and us. So the interesting test for social media here is we're going to have to see if quilters actually send us feedback back on this video at some point.
Send us your quilting ideas, because he makes some really good quilts. He should show them to you.
I just said quilting circle, and now it's like the unifying theme of this entire video series. Fantastic.